Welcome to another Women Produce Wednesdays. Yours truly is hosting it, Tobin the Wigwig, with the special guest Linnell Grant. Man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. This is our third episode?
Fourth.
This is our fourth episode, man. I know y'all missed y'all's original host. So, you know what I'm saying? We here. It's about to go down. I'm gonna let my special guest
exactly.
Special guest, go ahead, do your thing.
Exactly. No, this your song, Tobe. This your song. That's why you here. This why you here, so you can talk and get all your feelings out about the song that you created for your boo.
I made this song in the bathtub.
I'm so glad he here because I didn't know what he was gonna be okay with me saying, but he definitely called me from the bathtub.
I told you I was in the bathtub?
Yeah. Family. He definitely called me from the bathtub. Mind you, I was like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks out from having Eli. And I was real hesitant to getting back to working because I didn't want to make something like real aggressive. That's just not the vibe I was in. Obviously, I just had my baby, so I was real ooey gooey. And I wanted to make something like that. And just randomly, he called me from the tub and was like, hey, I just wrote the best song I ever wrote in my whole life.
Yeah, but before I told Nell, I told Fat.
I didn't know you told her.
Yeah.
So that's why when I called, I was acting all secretive.
No. So right when I got all the words down, I ain't tell her before I got all the words down, but right when I got all the words down, I called her into the bathroom, and I was like, I got it. And she was like, okay, let me hear it. I did it with...
No music.
Yeah, I did it with no music. So I was like, so I always preface the stuff. I'm like, all right, look, it might sound kind of whack, but just imagine there's a whole like thing going on. And low key, when I was writing it, I cried like 3 times while I was writing it, just because it means a lot to me. And I was trying to really like put into the song like everything
that you felt.
Yeah, from like the time that I've like throughout our whole situation until this moment right now, because this is like a very special moment. Cornell, if you could.
I mean, he can't help the fact that he got hiccups.
No, control the hiccups.
He can't help that.
He got a little neck power now. He holding his head up a little bit. I need him to control his hiccups.
He can't. So my job here was to create a vibe and then get out the way, so that all of his true emotions and everything that he really felt could come through the song. And I think I did a really good job of that.
I think you did a solid job the very last time that you did it. It was very good.
With my people already know. We go like it takes 4 and 5 times.
You let them know clearly about the process.
They are very aware that Toby almost never takes the first one. Almost never. There are a couple songs he's like, all right, this is it. But there's like 3. So yeah, my job was to create the track, like the vibe for the track, and then get out the way. Like you said, it took at least 3 times. And that's okay because we creating, you know what I'm saying, something that really, really means something. Like you said, he got emotional. I definitely, once I got to like the third time was when we were in a good space with it. And I kind of got a little emotional, like making it sitting here because I was like, man, this is crazy. Like our family.
You just trying to say that because
No, I'm serious. I wasn't even in the studio. I was still in the recliner because I couldn't sit up straight yet. And I had Eli in my hands, like making it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is beautiful. But
who's it? That was good.
Once again, our people know his name is Eli. So like, let's get into like I guess some actual breakdown of the song. So the beginning of the song is just guitar and pads, and all throughout the song, when you think of like sweet songs or love ballads or whatever you want to call them, there are a couple instruments that come to mind: pianos, strings, guitars, pads. Like stay in those lanes, you know, and stay smooth, no jarring sounds.
People might not have been able to like clearly hear this because we had the angelic vocals of David Michael White, who's for me he's like second to none when it comes to vocals on the track. But you know, I'm biased.
No, you're not. I've definitely said that at least 2 times in our segments already. He has the voice of an angel.
Yes.
He's David Michael White, voice of an angel. So I have a special plugin that it's not special. It's stock actually from Logic. It's not special at all. Like it comes in Logic. It's called Alchemy. And whenever like I do a lot of singing over our tracks, and like I don't always have time to record that, so I just use the plugin. It's a choir plugin, and I just use that to play whatever it is I'm singing. So that's what you hear when it first comes in. Yeah. Yeah, so the oohs, those definitely like played in the choir plug-in. And also in the background of that, you hear a sample that we found and kind of agreed upon.
What's the one?
This one right here. Yeah.
That's good. I do remember that. That's good, man.
Yeah. There's always like a lot of sounds that he kind of comes in and says like no to. So I have to make sure that I'm not very attached to anything. But if ever I am attached to something, then that means it's probably real good and it should stay.
It's just the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Yep.
That's good. But most of the time, she don't be attached to it.
That's what I said.
She don't take it personal.
That's what I said.
And I can say, trash.
Well, let's be real. Like people need to know the truth. In the beginning, yes, like I was very sensitive about it. I'm like, you just can't be saying like my stuff is trash.
No, I hear you. I'm saying you saying it's weak, but I'm saying though, like what's weak about it? Oh my God.
Cause listen, y'all, I've been here slaving. I've been here working hours, and then like I'll send. I'm like, okay, bet, like we in a good spot, and then he'd be like, nah, like next.
Yeah, but then I'll be asking you questions because I really want to understand what you was thinking. I'm like, all right, what made you use? Why would you take it here, or why would you use this type of sound? And I told you I was looking for this type of feel. I'm just like, yo, what is it?
I just don't think that we always like sonically agree on what love sounds like or what aggression sounds like, and like that's okay.
That's because I think it's you a little bit. You used to be more militant in your love.
So you saying my love stuff? You saying my love stuff sound like aggressive still?
Very, very aggressive love. I'm like more like more to feel. You know what I mean?
Corey, you think my love aggressive? Exactly.
Well, he ain't hear that.
All right, man. Back to the song. Right. That's the intro and the first part of the song. Toby has like 4 hooks on the song. He goes by no set structure. He does whatever he wants on the song. So we have like 3 or 4 different hooks, and that's okay. They all have a piano and chorus and sometimes a bass. All of the drums are real simple. Kick, snare, maybe a hi-hat. But for the most of the song, just the kick and the snare. And so layering. So like I said, there's not going to be any jarring sounds that you're going to hear in this song. Nothing's going to ever come in aggressive because it's not the nature of the song. But you can still build and add instruments like as it goes. So as the chorus goes, as the hook goes, as the verses go, you'll hear like instruments come in here and there, but it won't startle you. It won't like, oh my God, like I just heard that sound.
As the music plays, I'm obliged to show you the feel of the music because I love you so much.
You ready?
And I want you to feel it. All right, let's go.
That's good?
Yeah, it's the part.
I gotta do my eyes low. Yeah. This is absolutely whack. Alright, so on that part, the guitar comes back in, the bass. So a bass is a really strong instrument. It takes up a lot of space. You have to be careful with your bass. But in this situation, we wanted it to take up space. Yeah. We wanted it to be a mood changer. Yeah, what?
We wanted to
I almost let him make it. I almost let him make it.
Boom, boom.
Exactly.
Big noise. Take up space. That's what we was going for with the song. Continue, Neil. I'm just your host.
You want the bass to take up space, and it definitely helps with emotion. And this is the part of the song where he's saying, "My baby is having my baby." So I was very strategic in waiting to implement the bass until this time. All right, and so then we move into what is like the 4th hook. And here it is. Exactly.
And it wants my soul so deeply. I do now. You came a little too strong. That's what I'm talking about. That's the aggressive love I'm talking about.
Alright, just more keys, real low key. Like y'all, really, this whole song is just keys and slight drums and Toby and David McElroy singing all over the place on it. David sounding like an angel.
Yeah.
Toby sounding like Toby.
And I'm just saying, this is for producers who love doing too much and instrumental. Every instrumental don't call for you to do too much. We don't need to see how talented you are with every instrumental. Like, look how many sounds I could put into this one. Sometimes it's about
less is more.
That's good now.
So y'all know my favorite part of the song is the bridge. I always use the same instruments. Sometimes I might use something different, but usually I use the same instruments, and we just take the song to a different space. Toby had the whole song up until this point, and then we added the bridge once you kind of told me what you wanted to have happening there.
Yeah.
So before that, it was just the song and it's 5 hooks. And then we came in, we added the bridge. And
I just feel like first you said 4 hooks, now you're saying 5 hooks, and I feel like it's an attempt to assassinate the structure of this.
There is no structure.
It's the structure of the spirit. And the structure.
He said that, so I can't say nothing back to it. Because, you know what I'm saying, I can't be against the spirit. But there is no structure to this song. It's literally Toby saying, all right, I want to say this here, and I'm just going to keep going and keep saying this.
Yeah.
All right, so here we have bouncy piano, bouncy keys on purpose. So in the song, Toby and Fat kind of go back and forth, saying, I'm having your baby, you're having my baby. And the keys mirror that in the song. They're like really, really bouncy and really rhythmic. All right, that's enough. That's the entire song. Toby, do you have anything that you want to express about the production of the song?
The production was a very anointed production. You know what I'm saying? The spirit of love is heavy on this production. As so it is with you now. That's good. You know what I'm saying? I just think the song, I think the instrumentation on the song was just perfect for this. And a lot of the times for us, less is more. But I'll be honest with you, who are we to tell you what to do? If you like, I thought about it as I said it earlier. But if you want to put a whole bunch of stuff in your music, do you?
Oh no, they know. The number one rule is there are no rules.
There are no, because they try to tell us for the longest time. We had to do songs a specific certain type of way.
And with specific structure, you can't have 4 and 5 hooks. We can have as many hooks as we want.
Do whatever you want. And if people feel it, then they feel it.
And if they don't, then change it.
Or if you don't care about people, don't change it.
Okay, I'm so glad you said that, because you cannot try to monetize or have a product that people like but not care what people think about it. There's a line between giving what you think, you know what I'm saying, is a good product and listening to your consumer. So that's cool. You want to make instrumentals for SoundCloud that nobody listens to? I mean, that's cool. That's what you want to do. But if you want people to be receptive to your music, you do have to slightly.
I just got to find your balance.
Find your balance. And in life.
All right. Thank you for for staying with me on another Women Produce Wednesdays. It was good for me to have you and you to have me, and then us to have Nell as the special guest. Nell, you want to say anything as my special guest?
No.
God bless you. Peace out. We love you.